Welcome to MarcusG.tv and ChefOnAmission.com. I am Marcus Giuliano. I am a chef on a mission. Today's mission is wine. One of my most passionate subjects. Love wine, and of course I'm in the Hudson Valley, the oldest region of winemaking here in the United States. We have some awesome historic wineries just right on the ridge here. I can look at the mountain ridge, and right on the other side is where the wine trail is, the Schwanken Mountain wine trail. It's beautiful, picturesque. Today we're taking a trip to Whitecliff Vineyards. They're near Gardner, near New Paltz. Michael and Yancey are very educated and very experienced on wine, especially Michael. He has that scientific knowledge that he puts in place, and really an interesting operation. So I'm heading there with my staff, and we're going to do a tasting there. I'm going to educate my staff, educate myself more, because I love getting educated, and spend some time with Michael and Yancey and talk about their brand new production facility, their brand new winery, which is allowing them to increase their production by tenfold. It's going to be an awesome tour, and guess what? It's state of the art. It's actually geothermal. I don't know of many geothermal wineries, and I asked Michael how many wineries are geothermal. He said there's one up in New York in the Finger Lakes that he knows, and of course I know one in Spain, the Regalia, because we stock that, and I was one of the representatives from the winery was here at the restaurant explaining their whole geothermal process. So they use geothermal to heat the building or cool the building, depending on what time of year it is, and to control the fermentation of the wine in the stainless steel vats, because they have this glycol cooling or heating agent that you can control the temperature and control the temperature of each single vat. So it's really cool what you can do with geothermal. I mean, the whole winery is the whole winemaking process is run on geothermal at Whitecliff now. So really awesome. So let's go right on to the winery, and let me show you the little field where everything is. So this is the geothermal field, as you'd call it, at Whitecliff Vineyards. This is that new room, that production facility that we had inside. And in this field right here is your geothermal coils. They call them coils. It's like a slinky. And believe it or not, in this small little field, there's miles and miles and miles of geothermal coils with a glycol food grade inside that's buried about 7 to 8 feet in here, that's heating and cooling the building we were just in through the radiant heating on the floor. It also controls the temperature of their fermentation tanks, which is really cool. I don't know many geothermal wineries out there. There are a handful right now, but they're making wine geothermal here, right in the Hudson Valley at Whitecliff Vineyards. Come down here, take a tour, see what's going on, taste some awesome wine, and drink green.
To copy one of those pictures that we took and put it on the wall so people can see what it looked like before we poured the slab. It was this beautiful detailed work with each of these pipes tied with copper wire onto the reinforcing mesh so that they wouldn't shift when the concrete went in. It's a huge job.
So there were, I think I explained it, there were 5 trenches that go outside. And you can imagine if you were just to bury a single pipe 8 feet down for a mile, we'd be wandering around the entire field out there. So one of the clever ways that they get that efficiency, and the trenches only have to be 150 feet long, is you loop the pipe over each other, similar to where you see our hoses are stacked on the floor. So there's 2 lines that go out, one's a feed and one's returning each trench, and then it's looped around over each other. So
it's like a slinky.
Exactly. It's all
coiled up.
Exactly. It's just like a slinky, if you were to stretch that out. So that allows us the efficiency of only having to dig those trenches 150 feet long. Like this. down over the top of it and spin the capsule on, you know, and leaves a nice smooth finish.
A new machine.
Tasting room, which is a wine, not only tasting room, but their wine production facility. Jamie, go ahead and do a little 360 of what's going on here. We have the whole staff here today, going through the wines, and take a look for the new Whitecliff wines that will be on our menu. A lot of them we're going to make it onto our menu. Come and enjoy, come ask questions. If you're in the Hudson Valley and you want to do a wine tour, definitely come here to Whitecliff Winery and Gardner. Awesome tasting.
2010, and I know one of the wines that we'll have you taste.
I'm gonna go get that now. We have a new product coming out. It's another Chardonnay for us that's cold stabilizing right now, but it will be
Blown away by their Malbec, their Merlot, their Charbonnet, which is a Gewürztraminer hybrid. Recently, of course, their flagship, a Wasting White, which is phenomenal here.
so the underwater thing.